What's up, guys? How are we? All right, so the bike shop phoned me up yesterday. The bike is now done. It's had its new wiring loom put in, new front brake discs, new fluids. They MOT'd it yesterday. I had to tax it this morning so I could ride it home. It's all last minute, rush, you know, always the way. But it's been coming up to the 9th week that I haven't had the bike, which has driven me crazy. It's the longest. Even I just like to have it just to tinker around with it, not even ride it. I didn't even have that option. So
arriving at Northfleet.
All right, nearly there. So about another half an hour or so, and yeah, so I'm back to work on Monday. The lockdown they've eased the lockdown. They're still recommending you know, stay at home if possible, but my firm is opening up. So I'm back in and I need the bike. I'm not going to go on public transport other than right now to get the bike. And yeah, so I'll see you when I get down there. Woo! Oh my God, it feels good to be sitting on this bike again. Holy Moses. So yeah, just had a quick look around it. They've got the new brake discs on, and I think they're Brembo discs. I'll have to have a double check on that when I get back, and I'll show you obviously. But oh Jesus, oh my God, it feels good. Let's get out of here. Woo! Oh man, oh, this bike feels amazing. I just gave it a quick check over before I left, make sure the dip beam was working and all that kind of stuff, which it is. But you know, you don't want to get home and realise that the thing you paid for isn't working. Oh my God. It's weird, it feels, when you haven't been on your bike for a while, regardless of what it is you actually ride, it feels a bit taller. I don't know what it is, it feels sharper. I've got all new switchgear on here, this is all new. That's the thing, I mean, spending £1,700 on some repairs for your bike, you'd expect for that much, you'd want it to fly. But that's the thing, with all these things that I've done, you don't know, there's no difference in performance or anything like that. You know, it still feels exactly the same, although they did sort out the fact it was running a bit rough. I can imagine it might have been the spark plugs or something like that. But yeah, it's weird. It's so good to be back out on the bike. It's one of those things, when you haven't done it for so long, you realise just how good it is when you get back on it. Oh God, I love it. Woo! Alright, so let's see. So we've got brand new switchgear. That's all new. Certainly looks new. You can always tell these kind of red buttons always go a bit manky, like the one over here. Look. So that's good. It's one of those things, it's so much has been replaced yet you can't see any of it. It's all just wiring. So yeah, got some brand new cabling here. It looks really neat. Got cable ties on it and everything. Looks good. And these are the front discs. Let me show you that little logo. I'm sure it's a Brembo logo. Where's it gone now? Oh, there it is. That's the Brembo logo, right? Anyway, either way, they look great, they feel great, and you don't, obviously, with the last ones, because those warped, you get that kind of pulsing kind of feeling on the lever, and it would never have passed this MOT, so it had to be done. So all good, we're back in action. Woo! Alright guys, so when I got back today, I gave it a good clean. It was quite dirty, lots of bits of oil on it, and it's quite dusty. It's been sitting in a workshop for nearly 9 weeks, you know, and in that time, other bikes are getting worked on, so there's a lot of movement. And I also wanted to clean it because a lot of people have been, well, not saying a lot of people, some people have been touching it, obviously to get it back up and running. And I just wanted to be super safe because my daughter likes climbing on the bike, and I don't want her catching the old dreaded coronavirus. Slightly paranoid maybe, but you know, it's better to be safe than sorry, I think. So it's lovely and clean now. And what I also did was I took off, you know, I had all those stickers on the front from the USA trip. They've all gone now. I just saw it and I thought I wanted to start afresh. So let me show it to you. So yeah, all the stickers that were on here, taken those all off. And what I've done, the ones that I could save, and I just put them on my tool chest there. So the Route 66 one, the Meteor Crater Arizona, USA flag, blah blah blah. They're all on there now. I thought, you know what, it's time to just bring it back to its original glory, and it's come up a treat. The only thing is, getting stickers that have been stuck on there for years, getting the actual sticky stuff off was a right pain. And I've got a tip for you. I tried, you know, like when you get sticky residue left over and you can use lighter fluid or what's it called, WD-40, that usually works. That would not work on this, but I'll tell you what did work, and they're bloody brilliant, is these things, Wonder Wipes. These are so good. They really, really, really do the job. So I'm not getting paid to say that, by the way, but they're brilliant. So that cleared that up good. So yeah, I gave it a good clean. Actually, it's still a bit grubby under there. Yeah, took the tank bag harness off, cleaned all under there. So it's looking good. It's looking good. I mean, in this brutal hard light, it's it shows up all the stuff that hasn't been cleaned, but the exhaust is looking good. Gave the back wheel another going over. But yeah, I mean, all the electrics, you can see where it's all new underneath the seat and everything as well. All the connections are new, so it looks good. It feels great to ride now. That issue with the poor running engine is being sorted. So I am a happy bunny. All right, let's flip you back round. Okay, so let's flip this around as well. Whoa, that's a bit too bright there, old Billy boy. All right, yeah, so I had a someone sent me a DM on Instagram wanting me to show them in a bit more detail around my garage, what tools I have, blah blah blah. I said no problem, so I shall do that now for that person, and also for you guys if you want to check it out. So I'm just going to do a quick tour of the garage. I'll go through all the little cupboards and nooks and crannies, what I've got on the shelves, bit of background to it if there is any background to it, and yeah, let's get cracking. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this light off. There's too many shadows going on here. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Okay, so as soon as you come in, big chunky steel door there. That's me. That's Biker Bits Australia, another YouTube channel, great YouTube channel. Check those guys out if you can. Over to the bench. Got a nice little grinder here that I got from, what's it called, Homebase. A rough grit and a smooth grit one, just for little odd jobs here and there. I've actually used that more than what I thought I would do. A vise, a little small one, excellent, very handy. Coming up, this is a bottle opener. I just like that. This is my firebox stove. These are all little bits that I got from a job lot on eBay of camping bits and bobs. Actually, this I found in the garage, one of the things that I kept, and it's a beautiful old Spirit Level. Look at that. Really, really nice. And I didn't look like that when I first found it, but polished it up. But it's beautiful, isn't it? So let's have a closer look what we've got here. Little fuel stove there, whistle, Leatherman, Powerlet, controls, some little fire lighting stuff back there, torches, lighter fluid, Zippo lighter. I love a Zippo lighter. Her in the back there, that was from Hawaii. Love a Fire Striker. Few little books up here, so air rifle booklet, some USA maps. That's a book that my friend did when we went to Norway, little photo book. What we got behind there, that's all my documents for the bike, MOTs, insurance documents, temperature, humidity, alarm. All right, there's the Philips Hue light. What we got in here? That's the other light for the camera. Some spare brackets for some shelves. Okay, onto this shelf. Some sharpening blocks for my knives, which I'll show you in a second. Tripods, little bits and bobs, electric stuff, microphones, spare batteries, an iPad, Lemmy, what's that called, a GoPro grip. Moving down, a couple of GoPros that I just took out when I picked the bike up. Ryobi, fantastic stuff. Really, really handy gear to have with the drills and everything, which I'll again show you in a second. Fire extinguisher, very important. Multiple USB power sockets, and then up onto the wall, let's see, we've got a fan there, some old skateboard wheels, a speaker. That's some artwork that I got printed on aluminium. My skull there, the old VMAX, a couple of books, some outdoor type books. Moving down to here, this is a few of my knives that I got. I'm a big fan of knives, good quality knives, not any old cheap tat. Most of these are quite well over £100, probably apart from that one and that one. So yeah, and a few other little safety goggles, a few other little live standing knives there. A few little bits and bobs, more knives, little glow sticks, tweezers, all that kind of stuff. Moving down, gloves for working on the bike, Allen keys, drill bits. What we got in here? Spare cables. Clips for the wall, for the pin wall, an old iPod Classic Sharpies, different wrenches, pliers, some Billy Fork stickers, seal mate for cleaning out your fork seals. This thing here, I've probably used more than any of this stuff, this in here, this what they called grips. Really, really handy. Get yourself a pair of those if you haven't got them already. Spare cables, a few more spanners in there. There's a knife. What's that? Oh, another knife. Excellent. Some sockets that came with the house. Those were in the garage. Some more spanners under there. Got in here some washers, brake piston. What are they called? It opens up the brake piston for when you're changing your pads. These are the wheels for this actual tool chest. A little clamp, hammer, stud finder, rivet gun. This spring lock that was going to go on the garage door. Sorry, on the garden gate door. And in there I've just got some spare battery chargers. That's like a blade set. Dremel bits and an old drill. That's my dad's old drill actually. That's going back about 30 odd years, that one. Okay. Underneath here we have the tractor seat chair, some spare thermal stuff that I put on the door there. And some camera gear, so sliders. So, moving up onto the other side, we have a plastic hammer, a hatchet, some foil tape, what's that called? Torque wrench, Dremel, different brushes for cleaning, different tools. Again, the Ryobi stuff, fantastic. This is all my sort of general cleaning stuff. ACF 50, WD 40, muck off, blah blah blah. Some polishes in there as well. This stuff, Vulcanet wipes, really good. And moving down from there, we've got some grease, different types of grease, copper grease, and grease for rubber bushings and stuff. Screwdriver set, some lint-free wipes, which I borrowed from work. Some cleaning cloths, and down there I've got my Optimate battery charger, oil funnel, and tyre pump. Okay, moving on, we've got a Brabantia bin, very nice. Brabantia tissue holder. This little fella up here, he's not real. Actually, let's turn the light on now. Alright, so that's there. So up on here we've got these old things here. I found these buried in the garden or attached to a clothesline, which I've now since taken down. But I just kind of like them, cool old pulley things. That's an old air rifle that I've had for years. I do a bit of shooting in the back garden, target practice. And this is a new addition. A little shelf down here, lamp, guitar. That's a Boss Katana practice amp. My camping mug there, and a little thing of Lemmy. All right, so usually I'll have a little chair here, and I'll just twinkle away on the guitar, have a cup of tea there, you know, chill out. This is my whiteboard marker for just information I need to write down in case I forget it. Route 66, got that in, oh God, I can't remember where it was. Somewhere in Texas, on Route 66. My Land's End to John O'Groats certificate. And moving to the back of the garage, this is the sort of camping gear. Stoves, what we got there, water bottles, pans, torches, rubber mallets, tent pegs, tents, sleeping bags, all that kind of stuff. And over here, less used stuff, tank bags, which I haven't used for a while, spare bags there, sleeping bags, all other little bits and bobs. So moving over to this side, actually there's the door there. Put this stuff on. Whether it works or not, I'm not. It's difficult to gauge, but because I can't remember what it was like without it on. But either way, it looks all right, and it's better than not having it, I suppose. Over here, I've sold a few bags since I last chatted to you, because I had about 6 bags, and I don't need that many. It's ridiculous. The Dyson for doing odd jobs. That's a air dehumidifier. Works really well. You can tell it works really well because that is the amount of moisture it's taken out of the air in about, I don't know, 2 months. And I've got one over here as well. So these are really, really good. Especially in winter time when it gets cold. What we've got here, some cargo nets, some more straps and nets down there. This is a sort of general kind of clothing sort of area. Leather jackets, scarves, glasses, gloves, helmet. This is the helmet tidy, lovely bit of kit, I really like that. And coming back round to the door, I've got some baseball caps. This old thing which I found in the garage itself when I moved in. What's it called, a scythe? I don't know. Either way, it's very sharp, so I've stuck it up there so my daughter doesn't grab it. Some waterproof gear there, and my boots All right, that is it. Oh, and that's under that that side of the bench as well. A little heater and my panniers. Okay. All right, there you have it. That is the garage and all its contents in a bit more detail. I don't know what else I'm going to do to it in here. I kind of like it as it is. I don't want to cramp it out too much. I was thinking of getting a little sofa for that area there where the guitar is, just to chill out, sit down. But when it's cold a few months ago, I had the deck chair in here and it worked out perfect. So I'm just going to keep it as that. On that side of the wall where there's a big sort of space, I don't know, I might put a small shelf in there. But that's the thing, you have space, you're kind of tempted to fill it with stuff, but the more areas you have, the more rubbish you seem to pile on it. I mean, for my case anyway, and I hate clutter, it does my head in. So there you go. All right, I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you all again very soon. Take it easy, guys. Adios. Bye.